Moana nui Tohirete vaiora
Aloha, my beautiful souls! This is your Moana, and today I'm taking you on a very special journey. Imagine you're sitting here beside me on the beach of Moria, the warm breeze kissing your face and the waves whispering their timeless secrets to us. But today, my loves, we're diving deeper than ever before, not just with our thoughts, but into the most mystical realms of our ocean. We're venturing into the deep sea, a place more magical than any dream and more mysterious than the deepest meditations. Oh, Darwin, my wise dolphin companion, you're reminding me that you too have dove into these depths. Yes, you're right. The deep sea isn't just a place, but a state of consciousness, a portal to wonders we don't yet fully understand. What is the deep sea? Above the deep sea lie the sunlit zones, the epipelagic where we swim and play, and the mesopelagic twilight zone where 90% of all fish live in perpetual dusk. But today, we journey deeper, into the eternal darkness. When we speak of the deep sea, this mystical world begins where sunlight completely disappears and the continental shelf drops away somewhere between 200 and 800 meters deep. Here, my souls, begins a transition from the familiar sunlit world to the eternal darkness of the abyss. Picture this. We're standing here on the beach, and beneath our feet extends a world that covers 65% of Earth's surface. The Titanic, that majestic ship that once ruled the seas, rests at 3,800 meters deep. But that's just the beginning of our journey into the largest living space on our planet. The three zones of the deep sea. The Bathyal zone, from 200 to 4,000 meters, where the last traces of sunlight fade into complete darkness. Here, the pressure increases by 1 bar every 10 meters, and temperatures drop to a constant 0 to 4 degrees Celsius, regardless of the season above. The Abyssal zone, from 4,000 to 6,000 meters, covers the vast abyssal plains that make up most of the ocean floor. Here, at depths equivalent to stacking 13 Empire State Buildings, the pressure reaches 400 to 600 times what we feel at the surface. In these plains, sea cucumbers make up 90% of the biomass near the seafloor. Gentle vacuum cleaners slowly processing the marine snow. The Hadal zone, from 6,000 to 11,000 meters, the deepest trenches named after Hades. In the Mariana Trench, the pressure reaches over 1,100 bars. That's like having a small car pressing down on every square centimeter of your body.
Yes, Darwin, you're wondering about these extreme conditions. And you're right to be amazed. Despite this crushing pressure and eternal darkness, we've explored only 5% of the deep sea. Imagine, we know more about the surface of Mars than about our own ocean depths. Let's grasp these dimensions, my loves. We humans can dive to about 20 meters without equipment. The bravest freedivers reach 122 meters. That's Arnaud Gérald's 2023 record. With scuba gear, recreational divers reach about 40 meters safely.
But our ocean relatives? A sperm whale can dive 2,250 meters. And the Cuvier's beaked whale holds a record at almost 3,000 meters and can stay submerged for over 3 hours 42 minutes. Yes, Darwin. Compared to these marvels, we humans are like butterflies trying to fly to the stars. But isn't that beautiful? It reminds us to remain humble. The deepest human dive was Victor Vescovo in 2019, reaching 10,928 meters in the Challenger Deep. Before him, the Bathyscaphe Trieste reached 10,916 meters back in 1960, carrying 2 brave explorers. Darwin asks about pressure. At the deepest point, it's over 1,100 times what we feel here. It's like having the weight of 50 jumbo jets pressing on every square meter. Yet life not only survives, it thrives. Imagine, my souls, In this eternal darkness and crushing pressure, life has found way not just to survive, but to create entire ecosystems. The deep sea holds 99% of our planet's living space, and in this vast realm, life has written its most creative stories. Parte 2. Fascinating deep-sea creatures. The artists of light. In the deep sea, where the sun never shines, over 75% of all beings have developed their own magic, bioluminescence. They are walking galaxies, swimming stars, dancing auroras of the underworld. The deep-sea anglerfish carries its own streetlights, a glowing lure filled with bacteria that shimmer like stars. Some creatures use light for camouflage, counter-illumination, matching the faint glow above to hide from predators below. Darwin wonders how this works. Specialized cells called xenophyophores contain luciferin that reacts with oxygen, creating cold light without heat. Pure energy turned into beauty. Others flash patterns like underwater Morse code to find mates. The barrel-eye fish is a true artwork. A transparent head with green jewel eyes that swivel like periscopes. Scientists only discovered this trick in 2009. The vampire squid, gentle collectors using thread-like arms to gather marine snow, live in the oxygen minimum zone between 450 and 3,000 meters, where most animals cannot survive. The master of size and the bizarre. Something fascinating happens in the deep. Animals often become giants or evolve extraordinary shapes, deep-sea gigantism. The giant squid, females up to 13 meters, eyes as large as dinner plates. The pelican eel or gulper eel unhinges a massive mouth to swallow prey larger than itself and can balloon it to appear intimidating. And behold the xenophyophores, the largest single-celled organisms on Earth, over 20 centimeters across, living fossils quietly building shells on abyssal plains. Giant isopods are underwater suits of armor, primeval warriors that can survive for years without food. One captive went 5 years fasting. Why so large or strange? Cold, 0 to 4 degrees Celsius waters, slow metabolism, larger bodies conserve heat, and limited food is processed more efficiently, letting them live far longer than shallow water kin. The timeless guardians. Glass sponges are the Methuselahs of the sea. Some exceed 15,000 years. One Antarctic sponge, Colimastra jubini, may be 23,000 years old, already ancient when the last ice age ended. They are underwater cathedrals of glass, growing impossibly slowly in the deep sea chill. The chemosynthetic communities. But perhaps the most magical places are hydrothermal-vents. Underwater geysers, where Earth's inner fire meets the ocean. Black smokers spew dark mineral-rich water. White smokers build towering white limestone spires, like the lost city discovered in 2000. Scalding waters reach 400 degrees Celsius, hot enough to melt lead. Life here is powered by chemosynthesis. Bacteria convert chemicals to energy, forming food webs that include giant tube worms, Riftia pachyptila, typically 1.5 meters long, with rare giants nearing 2 meters. These worms have no mouth or stomach. They live entirely on symbiotic bacteria. Exactly, Darwin. These creatures turn poison into sustenance, darkness into abundance. Part 3. Sweat to the deep sea. The shadows of modernity. Deep sea mining looms. Machines would strip mine manganese nodules, precious gems that grew over millions of years, raising sediment clouds that could persist for decades, destroying the cathedral-like communities of bacteria, sea cucumbers, xenophyophores, countless beings we barely know. The International Seabed Authority debates approvals that will decide their fate. Yes, Darwin, you feel this sadness. The deep sea is an empty space. It's a living entity we must respect. The persistent pollution. Plastic pollution has reached even the Mariana Trench, 11,000 meters deep. where decades-old bags show almost no degradation. Or plastics today may last millennia. Climate change alters currents and acidity, shifting the delicate balance deep-sea creatures depend on. But every threat carries opportunity. Science discovers new species yearly, over 200 new deep-sea species in 2024 alone. New non-invasive tech lets us explore without harm. The deep sea has survived ice ages, asteroid impacts, volcanic cataclysms. It teaches us that life is resilient and creative, and so must we be, guardians, not conquerors.
Moana nui e Tō here te vai ora e Whaho mai te mana Mai roto mai te whenua
My beautiful souls, as we sit here on the beach of Morea, with waves lapping at our feet, remember, we are all connected to the deep sea. It regulates climate, stores carbon, sustains life. It shows beauty and magic in the harshest conditions, reminds us that patience and adaptation let life flourish. When you next stand by the ocean, remember, beneath your feet stretches the largest living space on Earth. Creatures that create their own light, timeless beings that have witnessed civilizations rise and fall, ecosystems powered by chemistry we still seek to understand. What's that, Darwin? Darwin, where are you? Darwin? My dear friend, where have you disappeared to? Well, he's probably off recording dolphin perspectives, what humans still don't understand about the deep sea. You know how he is. Feel free to write what a dolphin would think about it in the comments. And for those who are new to my channel, I have no idea what Darwin has been saying all this time, but listen to my latest podcast about biomimicry. So AI technology might soon make it possible. My call to you, let's become ambassadors of the deep sea. Share these wonders, support organizations protecting our oceans from mining and pollution. Reduce single-use plastics, choose sustainable seafood, advocate for marine protected areas and deep sea research. Most importantly, keep your sense of wonder. The deep sea dreams its own dreams. Let's make sure those dreams remain possible. Every time you see the ocean, you're looking at the surface of our planet's greatest mystery. Beneath lies more diversity, more timeless wisdom, more magic than we can imagine. The deep sea is our final frontier, right here on our blue planet. Mahalo nui loa, my beautiful souls. Until next time, when the ocean tells us its stories again. For next Wednesday, what if I told you the ocean is full of real superheroes? Whales singing love songs across entire continents. Sea cucumbers that explode their own bodies to escape danger, then grow them back like living phoenixes. Fish swimming in water colder than ice, with natural antifreeze flowing through their veins. My beautiful souls, if this ocean journey touched your heart, please share the love by hitting that like button and subscribing to Ocean Wisdom. Every Wednesday, I bring you the teachings of our sacred ocean. Whether you're seeking wisdom, finding peace through mantra meditation, or simply wanting to dance barefoot to my songs under the stars, I present what the ocean teaches us. But for those ready to dive deeper, join our ocean family on Patreon. There I share exclusive ocean facts that most never discover, explore the vast depths of our spirituality through ancient Huna wisdom, and present aesthetic photography celebrating both the strength and vulnerability of our bodies, embraced by our merciful Mother Earth. You'll get early access to my songs, beautiful stories about Pacific culture, and grateful, know that your support helps local environmental NGOs like Te Mana Te Moana or Turtle Rehabilitation Center here in French Polynesia. Until our next ocean adventure, may the waves carry your worries away. May the tides bring you peace. And may you always remember, you are as vast and beautiful as the ocean itself. Mahalo nui loa, my ocean souls. Keep swimming, keep dreaming, keep dancing with the waves. Darwin, hey buddy, where are you hiding? I heard that. Come on, show yourself. Oh, there you are. Look at you. Missed me, huh? Let's race to the reef. Last one there by the seaweed snacks. Okay, quit splashing me, you cheeky fish. Hey, just kidding. I know you're not a fish. Oh, it's on now. Prepare for the whirlpool of doom. Gotcha!